Hey, what's going on, everybody? I thought I would pop in real quick to document the last two of the most frustrating trading days that I have on record so far. I've had some frustrating days. I'll share a little bit about those because those were in the past, but I wanted to catch this one because this is so fresh. um, and so I've learned so many lessons. I have been last night on the phone with my husband. I was like, I quit. I quit. I quit. I can't do this no more. The learning curves are steep, y'all, and they are financially frustrating. Thank God I'm not trading with a whole lot of money, or I'd have probably pulled my little locks out. Oh, and I came up with my name, Silver Lock Trader. Hope nobody else has that, but that's going to be my name for my trading vlog, Silver Lock Trader. But yeah, so let's start with, let's see, what's today? Thursday. So Tuesday, I'm in a group and it's fantastic. I'm enjoying it so far. She only trades gold and she is pretty much on point with her call. But I jumped in on her Tuesday call, on her Tuesday signal, and so I'm guessing that's right about here. I don't know. Yeah, got it right about here. So I jumped in on the signal that she told us to jump in on, and it immediately started going in the wrong direction. And it kept going in the wrong direction. And because my account does not have a lot, I'm dealing with, I have a very small account. I can't afford to take losses. Like maybe if I had a larger amount of money, if I could let it sit a while. So I jumped out after I was about minus about $8, $9, which hurts me in my account. And was kind of salty and bitter about it. Was like, ugh, see, but it just shows that not everybody gets it right, and I was okay with that and everything. But then that was Tuesday, so Tuesday was a red day for me in terms of the forex world. Yeah, and this is all for gold is forex. I'm doing that for my daily, and I'll kind of explain that in a little bit in another video. But just wanted to document these 2 days just so I never forget the lessons that I learned. So that was Tuesday. It was a red day for me. Lost about $8, $9, which is a lot for my little account right now. Yesterday, got up and noticed that, of course, it had shot back up where she had told us to put our trade in, our signal to put our trade in. It had gone up tremendously. And I was again frustrated, like, man, but I didn't want to jump in and, they call it FOMO, fear of missing out. Don't take a trade just because you're mad that you missed it. So I kind of sat for a little while, and the longer I sat, the more it started going up. So these emotions, y'all, I am really understanding. And I'm gonna have to get some books on mastering the emotions of trading, because it's a lot. It's a lot to handle in terms of, and I'm only dealing with a little bit amount of money. I can't imagine people doing this with, thousands and thousands of dollars. So I'm watching that go up and I'm having the mental, oh, should I jump in? Should I jump in? Should I jump in? Should I jump in? Well, yesterday was the Federal Reserve where, I can't think of his name off the top of my head, was announcing the interest rate. So I was kind of sitting around all day watching the market kind of go back and forth. I was probably right around in here, going back and forth, consolidating a little bit, jumping. And then my group that I'm in started popping off. And she was like, okay, we're going to be watching the trade. Be ready when the meeting starts. And she subtly told us where we should be entering. But she didn't make it a direct. And it was actually the same entry as signal as the one from yesterday, the Tuesday. So I was just utterly confused. I didn't read the cue. And we were supposed to enter our trade here as before the news. And as you can see, it has not been read since. It has flew off the handle. I did not enter here because I missed the clue. It immediately, well, this was yesterday, sorry. It immediately shot up. Well, one of those green candles, I can't tell because I'm on the 4-hour chart. So 480, yeah, it was here. It immediately shot up. And so that was a good amount of money I could have recouped from what I lost Tuesday. Sick about it. And then Just sat, and decided, I don't know, I think I did one more entry and still came out on the negative. I don't know how I did that. And so I was just like disgusted. And I'm in the group and everybody's like, oh, look at me. Yeah, I entered at 44. I'm up, I'm up, I'm up, I'm up. And I'm like, I am not, I'm down and I'm still in the negative. I'm entering and I'm still dying. Well, so once it passed over this red trend line and it closed over this red trend line, I was like, okay, well, it's really nothing stopping it. So I can safely get in again and just ride it to up here to either the weekly high, the daily high, or the weekly high. And so that's what I did. But it was late last night. I knew London session and Asian session still had to go. And I said, it's got to go up overnight, because that's what it generally tends to do, just from my small novice observations. So I put in an entry and I said, okay, well, I'm going to learn how to do a trailing stop loss, because again, I have a small account. I can't afford to lose a lot. So I learned how to do a trailing stop loss on my mobile phone, on my mobile cellular device. And that's what I did. Woke up this morning. As you can see, it took off again last night. Look at that. Look at that beautiful green. Beautiful green. And I was negative $1.62. Why? Because my stop loss was my parameters were too large. And again, it just, everything has to do with my account being so small. I hope once I get it to where I want it to be a little bit, I can let the signals, let the trade breathe a little bit more. But yeah. So I was able to get up this morning and I kind of recouped a little bit. So I got in a little bit. Took advantage of a little bit of this green candle here. And we'll see how that goes. I was able to recoup a little bit of what I lost, which is what's going to happen. But so many lessons learned. And I guess that's the price you have to pay to learn this game and be in this industry. And I'm assuming that the lessons never go away. But I just wanted to document these last couple of days, because sister over here was like, oh, you know what? Forget about this. Forget about it. So let's see if gold reaches the ultimate high. They are almost saying it could do like almost 2,800, which would be incredible. And I'm debating now whether I'm going to get back in. But all right, that's it for this one. Thanks for listening. I'm going to have me a cup of tea and start my trading day today. I'll report back in later. In the meantime, happy trading.